Hi, my name is Emmalyn Wilson, and this is my Christian Witness. Have you ever been through a time in your life where you just felt alone and like God wasn't there?
When I was younger, I went through some pretty life-changing stuff in a short period of time. In February of 2018, we moved to our new house. I was really nervous about everything because it was all new. We had lived in the same house for quite a while. Then in June of 2018, we welcomed my new baby sister Elizabeth into the world. These were two things that worried me the most at the time. I wanted to be a good sister and meet new friends in the neighborhood. Then in 2018, I went through a period where I had a lot of anxiety and felt sick every day. No one ever knew what it was. I felt so miserable and was having all sorts of horrible symptoms which no 10-year-old should have been thinking about. And you want to know what I blamed all of this on? God. I hated him. I thought he was making me feel sick every day as a joke. I thought he was laughing at me from heaven while I felt terrible on the couch every day. That's when we had a close family friend who's a pastor come and talk to me. I told him everything about why I thought God was punishing me and everything else. That's when he introduced me to my confirmation verse.
Philippians 1 verses 6 says, "He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ."
God didn't bring you this far to leave you. We prayed, and he gave me a devotional book. I started reading it, and the words just spoke to me. Eventually, I realized that God was not punishing me. He has found a way to use my story to tell others how I came to faith. We eventually got answers from good doctors. I had an issue called gastroparesis, which was caused by my anxiety. I got the help I needed, spiritually and physically short after. I have met many people in my life who have gone through the same things as me in their faith walk, and I use my story to tell them that they are not alone. God does not bring anyone this far to leave them. Romans 8 verses 38 through 39 says, "For I am convinced that nothing will separate us from the love of God. He has showed us he loves us too much to leave us at dark places. From our sin, he died so we won't have to worry about our disobedience and brought light to all darkness. Thanks to his blood and suffering, we will have a life with him someday, a life free of pain and suffering."
I would like to thank Pastor John Van Sladerick, who helped me realize that God is there even when we don't feel it. I'd like to thank my family, who's been with me every step of the way, even when I was causing problems and feeling really sick all the time. Just thank y'all for being there for me. I'd also like to thank my godparents, Heather and Jeff Bush, who have really helped me grow in my faith and have been with me every step of my Christian journey. And I'd also like to thank Brandon Grelly, who is currently filming this. Thanks, Brandon! But thank you for just working so hard to teach us that God is there and he loves us so much, and he's going to be with us every step of the way.